What's up guys, Nitro's Corner here, and it's my birthday. Gonna open some manga, So I had my whole family, my grandma, my mom, my dad, my brother, all randomly choose a manga from Barnes & Nobles or various stores. None of them know anime, especially my wife. So we're gonna open up the manga haul. I have no idea what it's gonna be, and I'm really interested to see what they're gonna decide for me. I also have a cool eBay manga haul that I'm doing. It kind of went plus ultra on eBay. Got some great deals, so stay tuned for that, guys. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's get into it. So we're over here at the unboxing table. I have my wine. I have my various manga from various sources. So let's open it up and see what we got. The first one is from I believe my grandmother and my mother. Very pretty wrapping here, Caitlin, thanks. Sustainable. All right. Let's see if I can tell through the wrappings here. Okay, all right. I could see this as a very wise choice for anybody looking through various bookstores, you know, Barnes & Nobles, Amazon. This is one of the #1 series in the world as far as shonen and anime go. And I actually don't have any of these mangas, so this is actually a really cool choice. And I'm glad that I got one of these. Oh, 1 through 3 as well. I don't know if this was my grandma or if this was my mom, but one of them has impeccable choice. Plus ultra, guys. Plus ultra. Oh, what do we have next? Haikyuu #1. I literally just started watching this anime. That's kind of funny, actually. I actually was thinking about getting the manga because it's my first sports anime and it's really good. The character development is amazing. Ebby Island actually recommended I started this, so we might have a video coming out soon. Who knows? Wait and see, guys. For anyone who doesn't know Haikyuu, this is a series where a very small boy enters into high school and decides to play volleyball, and he wants to be the ace. He wants to be the best player on the team, which he may or may not be. You'll have to watch to find that out. Next, we have my mother-in-law, who has never read or watched anime at all. Let's see what she decides. Feeling this, it doesn't feel like a manga. It's very thin, which means I can't guess and I can't see through it. Huh. A man and his cat. What is this? What the heck? I've never heard of this before. A man and his cat, guys. Has anybody ever heard of this? Maybe Eric, my furry friends, loving their furry anime. Now, let's read the back, because I literally have never heard of this. Now that Fukumaru and Mr. Kanda have found each other, every new day brings with it a series of surprises and delights. As the pair navigate through life together, time, which had frozen for Mr. Kanda, following a personal tragedy, gradually begins to move again. I'll have to read this one while Remy is sitting in my lap because he is my cat. I gotta say though, the art in this is phenomenal. I mean, give you guys a little sneak peek here. It's really good quality. I mean, let's see if I can find a good one. Yeah, can't complain with that, but I am very interested, to say the least, in this one. Good choice. Mr. Man and his cat. #2, not #1, #2. All right, next out of the beautifully wrapped ones, we have my wife. Let's see what she picked. This is also not your typical manga. This is a very bulky book, to say the least. It's got some heft to it. It's plus ultra. Let's see what we got. Dun dun dun. Watchmen, interesting. Okay. I've seen the movie Watchmen. This actually isn't a manga. This is, I believe, a comic, an American comic. So this will actually be my first comic I ever read. I'm actually kind of interested to check this out. The movie is phenomenal. I'm reading it left to right, or right to left like a manga, and I'm realizing now that that's not the way these are read. But that's kind of cool because the American ones are in color for the most part, if I'm not mistaken. So this is interesting. I'll have to look more into this one because I don't know if it's a series or if it's just one. Oh, it's DC, so it's not Marvel. Okay. So this is the DC universe, which I think, as far as the comics and the animes or the animations go, I think is, in my opinion, better than Marvel, because Marvel's kind of more PG, if you will, and DC is a little edgy, and as you know, I love edgy and I love suspense, so this will be very interesting. Looking forward to it. I was mid-recording this and I had a pleasant surprise. My friend Noah, who you've seen in my League of Legends tier list video, just surprised me from a Facebook Marketplace pickup, guys. Look at how much he just got me. One second. You see this box, guys? Look at all that. Look at all that, guys. Holy crap, let's get into this. I hope you're sitting for this one, guys, because this is a lot. I could hardly even pick that up. First off, we have not one actual Shonen Jump magazine. I've never had a Shonen Jump magazine before. So this is really interesting. Not one, not two, but this many. All right, guys, look at that. Get all these Shonen Jump. Look at all these, guys. Look at that. That's nuts. I don't even know what's in this. I'm sure lots of Naruto, not lots of Bleach. This is around like the 2009 era, so gonna be full of your Naruto, your Bleach, but I'm sure you'll have some good, like maybe some Hunter x Hunter, maybe some Full Metal, maybe some Attack on Titan. I'm not really, actually no, Attack on Titan is not Shonen Jump, I take that back. Taruko, there's probably One Piece. I'm sure there's a lot in here that I'm not really familiar with. So these would be super fun to go through. This is the Naruto Shippuden era. So this is like, as some would say, the prime anime decade. Now let's get into the manga he got from this huge haul. Props to you, Buzz, props to you. We have Naruto. Another first. I've never had any, obviously I've seen all the Naruto and Shippuden anime, but I've never had a Naruto manga. So we have one Naruto, original Naruto, volume 26. Oh, this is back with, is this the end? Okay, so this is with that first Naruto Sasuke clash back when Sasuke still had the curse. That's pretty, this could actually be really interesting to read because that's like a super hype moment in Naruto history. So that's a good find. I mean, like I probably will never collect all the Naruto manga because there's so much of it. But to have some of these cool volumes would be awesome. Next, we have some of the Naruto Shippuden. We have 29 through 33 and then 36. Not really sure what volumes they are, what part this is, but I believe, okay, this is actually a really good volume. This is the part where they fight Kakuzu and Hidan. That's pretty cool. R.I.P. Asuma. Then we got volume 33, so this must be the build up to that. Pretty cool. So all these Naruto Shippuden volumes, they're during the Akatsuki arc. That's some prime Naruto right there. So that's actually a pretty cool find just to have. Like I said, I won't probably ever collect all of Naruto or Naruto Shippuden, but it's cool to have some of like the hype volumes. Like I would like the Pain fight, the Akatsuki, like the Hidan Kakuzu fights. Those are obviously legendary. So having some of those is really cool, but you know, we'll never have all of them. Next are some series I've never actually heard of. I mean, these I've played. I've played the Kingdom of Hearts games. I did not know that they made manga of Kingdom of Hearts. That's kind of cool because I love these games, you know, the creators of Final Fantasy. These games are so cool, and I could see how they would make a manga off of it. I never knew that they did, but I'd be interesting to read these. I played Chain of Memories. That was on the Game Boy Advance. This one was really, really cool. And I mean, honestly, the artwork is pretty good. I mean, I'm assuming that it's kind of PG, which is not really my forte, but these could be a fun, quick little read for sure. All right, this next series is an actual manga, but I've never heard of it. Maybe you guys have. If you have, leave it in the comments because I'd be interested to hear what you think. It's called Hack. I've never heard of this series. Let's read a little description. This is volume 1, so It is the year 2017, and the stakes have gotten even higher in the massively multiplayer online game The World. Now The World Re2, a dangerous place overrun by player killers. Okay, so this is a kind of like a Sword Art Online-esque type of game, I'm assuming. The artwork is pretty cool. Flash through a couple of these. Okay, some cool characters. I don't have the faintest idea what the series is about, but I have number 1. We'll give it a try. I also have Volume 1 Infection. This is another hack series. Maybe it's a different off series of it, but this is an actual novel, so I've never read one of the novels before, so this will be interesting. I don't know if I'll even actually get to this one, but we'll see. We'll see if it's good or not. I'll probably look it up because, again, I've never heard of this. Next is another game, Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. These are video games that I've played throughout my childhood, but I never knew that they made, manga off of these. This is kind of interesting. And Link ages throughout it. That's cool. I'm a big fan of the adult Link. So it's another cool little one, guys. I don't know if any of you have read the Zelda manga, but I'd be interested to hear what your thoughts are on it. Maybe I'll give this one a try eventually. Next is another novel, Trinity Blood, Volume 1, The Star of Sorrow. Again, I've never read any of the novels, so if any of you have heard of this is Trinity Blood. I would be interested to hear what you think. Maybe I'll give it to you as a giveaway. All right, here's another one that I've never heard of, Volume 1 of Anima. This is an interesting thing. If this ain't weeb, I don't know what weeb is, so let's look through it a bit. Artwork, pretty cool. I've seen better, I've seen worse. It's kind of PGS looking. I'm not seeing a lot of action. It isn't a shonen, so okay. T, ages 13 and plus, fantasy. Let's read it. The anima are beings who possess animal-like powers. In the ultimate universe, they walk among us, shunned by society as they search for others who have similar traits. So Eric, have you heard of this one? Let me know, my furry friends. I have not read this one, but kind of sounds like BNA to me a little bit, maybe a little more PG than BNA, but I'll probably check this one out. Seems kind of interesting. Never heard of it before. Again, anybody, if you've heard of it, let me know. All right, guys, so this next one is a shonen series, Walk Walk. Again, never heard of it. Let me know if you have. I have no idea what it's about. Let's read the back. Living in constant fear of attack from machines, mankind deepens on the cyborg corpse known as the Guardians to keep them from harm as they await the arrival of the Kami, a godlike savior with mythic red blood who can grant only one wish to one person. Now, Shio, son of a Guardian, thinks he's found the Kami, and the Guardians are at war to get that wish. Okay, that sounds like it has some potential. This is Volume 1, so I'd be interested to check that one out. This definitely seems like it has more action. It's a shonen, so that's kind of stereotypical. Let's see if we can find a cool page for you guys. Oh, that guy looks cool, all you Itachi fanboys out there. It's cool that a lot of these are Volume 1 because I've never heard of the series before, so it'd be interesting to kind of have one volume to really see if I like the vibe, the feel of it. So it's interesting. Lastly, out of the Buzz collection, we have Nora, which is another Shonen Jump. I have heard of this series before. To be honest though, I'm not really sure what its whole premise is. I know this one has, a few more volumes than some of these other series we've mentioned today. So I'd be interested to see if any of you read this one. I'll read the back again just because I don't really know what it's about, but Nora, an unruly demon, has defied his superiors one too many times for the sake of his education. Nora is sent to live among mortals and enters a bond of servitude with cool as ice star student Kazuma Magari. Kazuma is about to learn the ways of the underworld, and Nora will learn more from the real world than he ever thought possible. Okay, so that seems kind of like a stereotypical shonen. So he's a demon, he enters the world of the humans and finds a human and grants that human power. That sounds pretty stereotypical. I'd be interested to see if it gets in depth because I feel like it could just not have that much character development to it. The artwork is all right. I've seen better. The demon right there, they don't really look that badass. There's some ecchi scenes. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'd be interested to check out of that whole kind of haul from Buzz. I think this is the one I would definitely want to check out the most. And of course, a man and his cat. I mean, come on. All right, guys, we're back with the last book. Mr. Olson just came in with a pleasant surprise. Death Note, our third series we're doing in 2 Guys, 1 Couch. And, you know, Death Note is top 5 anime for me of all time. I've never looked up the manga before, and I know a lot of people think that it's better than the anime in a sense. I mean, that artwork, look at that, guys. That's pretty cool. And I really like how the pages are black. That's actually super badass. It's like a matte finish too. There you go, guys. For those of you who haven't read or watched Death Note by now, get on it. I mean, what are you waiting for at this point? And that's it for the haul today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked the various series we found today. I know that a lot of it I was not expecting. So stay tuned. I have an eBay manga haul video coming out soon where I really rated eBay. I went plus ultra, got as many deals as I could find. Some steals where I got almost whole series for around $3 a volume. So stay tuned for that, guys. But for now, peace out. Love you. Cool. And that's a wrap. Did you turn this on? Mm-hmm. Cool. All right.
Wait,
let's get this.
Wait, what the fuck? It says movie recording has been stopped automatically.